Welcome to the Property Profits Podcast. I appreciate the heck out of you jumping on today. I am driving back from a mobile home park that we inked an LOI on. There's 130 spots. I brought in two partners that had some skills that I don't necessarily have. So today I wanted to talk to you about forming partnerships, why you should partner, why you shouldn't partner, how to pick a partner, when's a good time for a partner, all that good stuff. So there's no better way to do that than telling you stories about how I've done it. So early on in most of my career, I have not been too keen on partnerships. And let me tell you, I'll preface with this, I think you could go a lot farther, put it that way, with partners than you can without. But some people do it just fine without also. So everybody's story is different. We're all here to help each other. So anyway, this particular deal, well, go back is I bought a lot of single family homes, motel, mobile home parks, stuff like that without partners. Good at raising money, good at getting good deals. And when I say raising money, just with private lenders, that's not going and raising a fund or anything like that. But anyway, back to finding a partner and what I did on this deal. So this particular deal, I wanted to make a fee, which I've talked about this deal a few episodes back. I wanted to make a fee, so I charged that fee. And that's not the only reason I partner, but I charged that fee and now I get to split expenses. I partner with two guys, all right, and they're both boots on the ground, blue collar kind of guys. They've got RV parks, mobile home parks, tiny home parks. They've got the experience. More so on the infrastructure side, they've built parks. I have too, but it's really because I'm good at managing people, finding good people to do things, but they actually know their stuff when it comes to this. So the reason that's important is, for one, I'm bringing the deal. So what am I going to bring to the table? I'm going to manage all of the units. I have the people in place. I feel comfortable with it. I feel comfortable with the eviction process whenever that needs to happen, the foreclosure process when that needs to happen, anything like that. Collecting our money. I have the software. So that is what I'm bringing to the table, as well as the deal, but I'm getting paid the fee for the deal. So as far as what they're bringing to the table, they are going to make sure like the RV spots are right, cleaned up, look good, working well. The mobile home spots are doing the same. It's a 130 unit place. So all this stuff's got to be working tip top. They get with the county, the city, make sure we're doing what we need to do and get everything ready. They've got the equipment, they know how to run it, they've got the people. So I don't have to be the boots on the ground doing stuff I don't like and am not comfortable with. So I get to do what I like, which is the managing. Back to my point of why you should do a partnership if you're looking to do one. It needs to be mutually beneficial, meaning like some skills you don't have. Like, why would you partner if y'all both have the same skills? Because it's not a security blanket, like just to be like, oh, we're in partnership and we have the same skills. Then you have to hire out. That's when a business comes like unprofitable. If you have to go hire all this stuff and you have this 50% equity partner or whatever it is, you're already giving up half and then y'all got to pay people. Like, doesn't make a ton of sense if you do it that way. So be strategic with a partnership. Also, what I see is people don't do operating agreements. I've been guilty of it. Like, I've bought property without operating agreements in place. And then I'm like, oh, I thought you were going to do this and this. And everybody has different perspectives. Doesn't mean you're wrong, they're wrong, you're right, they're right, whatever. But it needs to be black and white. So what I mean is, if you're going to form an LLC, corporation, whatever it is, if you're going to form an LLC, let's just talk that. And y'all are going to have different types of duties and percentages and contributions. First of all, I like to use LegalZoom. That's easy to form. I think if you do an $800 plan, you can do it cheaper. I think it's $800. They'll do everything for you. You get it in 10 minutes. But if you want to pay more money, there's like an option you can do crap yourself. Not a fan of that one, like your employee number, all that stuff. But anyway, do an operating agreement. You can Google operating agreement in Texas and Nebraska and wherever, right? And you can just get that form. Now, this isn't legal advice. I'm not a CPA, attorney, anything like that. You can also go to your attorney and have them draft it if you're comfortable. I never have. I'm pretty cool making an operating agreement between my partners that we all agree on. So I don't need an attorney to draft that. Not that it's a bad idea, I just never have. So anyways, if you want to go this route, if not saying it's the best route, but it's a route, you can just Google and operate. It happens like what or what? Like the conversation I had today when we were doing some due diligence in the park is here's what I'm going to bring to the table. I'm going to manage this thing. I'm going to do this and that. What are y'all going to do? Da 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 da. Okay, cool. So now, guys, I'm going to print an operating agreement. We're going to put exactly what our duties are in that operating agreement. So it's in black and white. If there's ever confusion, we can just go back to the operating agreement. Like, we agreed on this. Not that you ever want to go through that, but everything needs to be in black and white. Why not? Why not have it solidified? Now, here's when not to do a partnership. Like I said earlier, if you have the same exact like traits and strengths, like why do a partnership? Now, if you have the same strengths and all that, and they have the money and you don't, maybe, but there's other people that have money that maybe have opposite strengths than you, unless they are just the money person. You're the like worker bee grunt and whatever. That's cool. But you can get super strategic with this partnership that you form. And might I might have considered entertaining a partnership earlier in my journey if I thought bigger earlier in my journey. But I think everybody has to get to that step. Whenever that is, everybody works at different timing and levels and stuff like that. So it's no rush. Whenever you're ready to take bigger leaps, bigger steps, I think that's really when partnerships are very advantageous. That way, there's multiple brains, multiple bank accounts, multiple everything. Smaller stuff, it's not always necessary. You can get a private lender on if it's a good deal. But like I said, if it's a strategic play and you feel like a partnership's the way to go, then do it. So I hope this gives you some insight on what to do. And if you have no clue, I'll give you another instance real quick. I buy 0% interest houses. I'm big into multifamily now, but if I come across a 0% interest deal, it's very hard for me to pass it up. If I do that, I rarely take it down myself, even if it's no money down. I'll get a partner to pay me 15 grand for an entry fee, and then we'll split costs. Just because with a ton of deals, like if stuff happens and I have somebody to split costs with and I make money on the front end, it helps me operate my business, helps me cash flow even more, pay my people, etc. So to me, that's why I like to have those partnerships. Now, you might say, is the only reason you're partnering is for the financial part of that? Yeah, sometimes. Or maybe they're local too. If those people are like close to the area, and I think that they'll have boots on the ground or have resources or time or something that maybe I don't want to deal with, that'd be a route too. Like I was looking at a mobile home park recently, and the people that I was thinking about partnering with that I approached on that one lived pretty close by. They had a construction company. I felt like it would be a good fit if we had to rehab any of the units. But anyway, I hope this brings light to some of this. Hope there's some clarity there. And as always, I appreciate you jumping on here. And if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, you can leave like notes in Spotify, I think Apple. And if you would, like I always say, please leave an honest review. I know it's a pain in the ass because you get what you need to out of these and then you get off and you just want to go about your day. But if you have 30 seconds, I appreciate you so much if you just leave a review. It helps boost the algorithm, it helps us get in front of more people. That way we get more people. So, anyway, fam, y'all have a great day and thank you so much.